Hello everyone and welcome back to Valhelsia 3. And today, well, we got a few new changes as I was streaming a little bit earlier, and we got a few things done to kind of change things a little bit. Plus I did some other things also, off stream as well. Just some, I was feeling, like jumping on and doing some stuff. So I went in and flattened this whole area out. I made a little bit bigger farm here. I moved our animals over today on stream. I did grab a few other animals, such as some sheep and some pigs that we've got going at the moment as well. Figure why not? We might need those a little bit later. If you're curious what these are the banana fronds. I don't really know how to grow a banana tree or stalk or whatever, so yeah, I'm kind of spitballing. I'm not really sure exactly how that actually works. But nonetheless, I did make this today, and I haven't tried it out yet, but apparently these drawers here don't really work too well with, inserting items. It was actually told to me by someone in my stream, and actually the developer of the pack actually dropped in and said the same thing. Hello. Hi, how's it going? What you doing down there, buddy? You breaking my wall, guy? Jeez, man. So the only way you can import into these is by the front face. If you notice, we lock these. It's supposed to retain the item. So these things are just really buggy right now. They're still kind of getting worked on and I guess moved over to the newest version. So it's not going to really work out very well. Plus, I know for a fact I locked this one, which is supposed to lock the item, regardless of whether or not there's any in there or not. It's supposed to only allow that item to be in there. And, well, that was the saplings. And that is now gone. So that is a little bit of an issue. I haven't tried with the slave or the controller yet. But if it's just going to lose the lock, then it doesn't really matter anyways. So, at least in this case. I mean, we can have the items pump in, but, I'm kind of also worried about whether or not it's just going to accept anything else. I mean, if this prevents other items from going into it, that's one thing, but if it doesn't retain what we tell it to, then I don't know. That might just have to wait a little bit. But I did go to do some work in the nether. I was just kind of mining just straight a little tunnel just to see if we could maybe eventually find a fortress. I have not yet. We did go through some basalt, which I've decided to go and use for my courtyard here, and I really like the way this turned out. It's looking pretty good. There's a few other things we did work on, and that is this. This is just more for aesthetics. It will provide us some power as well, but those are water wheels. Those are 4 sets of 3, so a total of 12 just sitting there, and I got a little bit more work to do, and so far that looks very beautiful. I love the way that looks. It's very nice. So just a little quick recap of some of the things we worked on stream. Besides that, we did do something else. If you guys are wondering, why don't you light up your place? Well, there's a good reason for this, and I will go ahead and explain real fast as to why. I saw something there. I like a little bit of a challenge. I actually like the atmosphere of this, and I like the fact that mobs will still spawn in the area a little bit. Eventually we will fix it, but early on, it's kind of nice. It's it makes me feel like I'm fighting for something, which is wonderful. So besides that, today let's work on some stuff. There were some things in Immersive Engineering that I thought might be kind of interesting to kind of check out. Looking in through heavy machinery here, we got a lot of machines that we're familiar with, and I was looking through JEI as well, and I was like, well, there's some new things here I don't remember seeing before, and I've never messed with. Namely, these. The saw blade. There's even a rock cutter blade. I don't even know what this is used for, but there's the saw blade, and there's a little cool little tidbit of what we might be trying out here shortly. But I want to try it out. I want to see what it's like, because I love these machines, and they're amazing. And I figured, hey, why not? So let's see how far we can get in making at least this today, and maybe some other stuff. There's a few things that I would like to set up for the entirety of our base, but let's see what we need. Steel scaffolding, light engineering blocks. Let's go ahead and craft some of this up. If you guys are familiar with JEI, then this will be pretty simple to just kind of look up and get rolling. Now, hopefully we actually have enough steel. Oh, and I just remembered. This is the other thing that we actually got today. And if you're looking at this, we got our old Paxel that we made in the last episode. And yes, there is a Twitch reward where people can rename things on on some of my items and stuff. So, yeah. That's what's going on. But basically, we did manage to get this today. This one doesn't have fortune on it, but it does have silk touch, which is very nice. It has indestructible, efficiency 4, which I kind of would like to take that up to 5 if possible, which we could probably do. I do need to make a new set of armor as well. That did get kind of trashed earlier, thanks to my stream. Not complaining one bit. Not complaining one bit, but they did do a lot to me today, and it was a lot of fun, actually. It's one of the reasons why I love having it. All right, so we need steel scaffolding. Again, how much did we need? We need 8. So let's go ahead and try to quickly run through this and craft up as much as we can. So I'm just going to do maybe a little bit of speed crafting, and we'll be back, in just a second. Alright guys, there we go. A few things crafted real quick. Like I said, JEI is your best friend here. Heavy engineering blocks. Now there's a slight problem with that, and that is needing to alloy stuff. So to do that, let's make an alloy kiln real quick. We're just going to need some stone. Sandstone, I'm sorry. Sandstone and some brick. Thankfully, we already got a good bit of this already ready to go. And we can quickly get us a kiln ready. So let's just go and do this. Boom. Bam. This is probably more than what we need, which is fine. That's double, pretty much what we need. I'm planning, because we have a lot of space, a lot of rooms, that I'm really considering doing this a certain way. Now, unfortunately, we have not been able to do this because of how the machine is actually set up over there, which is completely okay. I'm all right with that. We're just going to quickly, for now, we're going to go ahead and just smelt up a few of those, and we're not going to worry about doubling them. So our enrichment chamber is not able to do some of the immersive things, like immersive engineering ores and all of that. So what we'll do real quick is just toss these in here, let that smelt up, and while that's working, let's go ahead and build these kilns. Now, I'm just going to do them over here on this wall. That'll get us 2, and a right click with our hammer. We'll get that up and rolling for us. And while that's finishing up, we do need a little bit of fuel for these guys. Thankfully, I have done a little bit of mining to pick up some more coal. I'm just going to grab a nice cool stack. We'll put half a stack in each of them. Should last a good while. And that other should be about done now. So let's go ahead and put you, and then we'll just kind of, half these up. Wish it would actually put those in the correct area, but that is okay. Split those, and 4 and you, and 4 and you. Now, gold, silver is a 1-to-1 mix. Will make us 2 electrum per craft. That'll be more than what we need to make the remainder of this. There we go. And I didn't really think about it when crafting. Did you get off my wall? Listen, get out of here. Get. When can I craft some like raid spray so that way I can just spray the bugs? Start spraying my walls. I need spider traps or like some like tiny little bug traps or something. Seriously. So yeah, this isn't really that rough to do. We're just going to go ahead and craft this without doing anything too speedy. Did I only need 2 of these? I think Oh, we actually do need 4. I love how that was ghosted, but still showed it was in the square. That's cool. All right, so we have a little bit more than what we need on everything, which is pretty much okay. Not a big deal. I need to just move that over because I keep thinking that that chest is my good chest. All right, and I think that is basically everything that we're looking at here. Let me just throw a few things away that we don't really need at the moment. Just to kind of get out of the way. That's just storage. This is random item because I misclicked earlier. I'm missing my hotbar because I need to clean that up as well. And there we go. All right, so we got our 2 kilns now, which is wonderful. We're probably going to move those into a separate room for now. This is going to be the workroom. But let's actually do this. You know what else I need to do? I need to quit saying, I'm getting so tired of it. Oh man, I noticed that in the last episode and I'm starting to see it a little bit today. And it's actually a little getting it's actually getting on my nerves a lot, to be honest with you. As I do it again. Oh my gosh, I need to shut up. What is this thing right here, by the way? What is that red block? Is that the Redstone engineering block? So now normally this is where people would probably say, hey Bentley, you should check out, you know, and these used to have connected textures. I think it kind of broken, or it kind of got broken in the update. But yeah, people might be asking or saying, hey, you should check out the projector. Well, here's the thing. If I'm not mistaken, the projector is from a mod called Immersive Tech. Not necessarily from this. Let me double check, actually. Projector, yeah. I have learned these days to doubt myself and double check what I say in some instances, just because there are times when I am pretty wrong. I will try to quit saying that darn word because you guys are going to probably start noticing it now and being like, wow, Bentley, you really are saying that a lot. Yeah, I know, I'm pretty awful. I understand this. But yeah, this machine is completely new to me. Alright, there's a way to do this. Hold on. Correct. Okay. Server backup complete. Can you... Alright, listen. Pause. Yes, thank you. Wait, what is this one? Why is this one red? Pretty sure we need 4. I don't understand why that one in particular is red. I don't know why I gotta keep going back to look at this. It's slightly confusing me, I think. But anyways, I think I have this. We just go boom, 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 boom. And I believe that is it. And then we hit this with a hammer in a very particular way. Not that one. Gotta find the... Oh, there it is. It's right there. Oh, man. I don't remember seeing this machine. This is new to me. I've never made it. This is the Sawmill. Now, right-click on it, and it does not have an interface. Okay. Very, very cool. All right. Maybe we just go ahead and... I thought this needed a saw blade as well. Let's go ahead and read this. The sawmill is a machine assembly which cuts wooden logs into neatly stacked planks. The machine operates in 2 stages by first stripping the bark of the log, which would be useful in case we want to do some building, using a saw blade. There we go. Buzzsaw. What is this? What? Ooh, this large portable buzzsaw is designed to make quick work of trees and other pieces of foliage that may stand in the way of pristine factory building. I want this. I want this in my life. I want this. I just got another really cool idea. Okay, we're gonna have to try that out today, I think. First things first, let's get the saw blade made. This is gonna require, crap, a lot of steel. All right, we might have to get a little steel rolling up on us here in a second. Let's, I think we're good there. Let's just grab a stack of iron and we'll go ahead and get a nice set of steel going. Usually we would go blast furnace. In this case, we're going metallurgic infuser. If I'm not mistaken, though, I believe it was 8 does a stack. So that's going to take care of 1, and then we would put the other 8 in for the second run through of this, and then we don't have to worry about it anymore. So there's the rest of the electrum for us. The rest of this is just extras for later. I kind of like some of these new crafting recipes if you haven't seen them. They do seem to cost a little bit more, but I believe you get a little bit more out of them, which is very nice. Hey, it's daytime. I love the skylights, by the way. I just want to point that out. Let's see, 4 of these. Easy. I love the fact that this is indestructible. I don't have to wait any longer and worry about durability and wasted resources on making, more hammers or even a metal press at that. I do want to try something, though, but it depends on how much we have left, and it looks like we're good, because I did a little mining. I am going to combine this two, because it says we can, and I'm curious as to whether or not this will actually work. So, let's see if an indestructible saw blade coated with magic will work. Oh, that's neat. That is super awesome. I believe we will need a lever, an input and output chest, and then we're going to have to route some power over as well. I'm going to have to figure out what we're going to do about power. At least how we're going to route it and all that good stuff. I think that'll be enough. Let's also go ahead and quickly grab a lever and maybe a chest or 2. Just for now, we will use chests. Nothing too crazy. And we'll grab a few logs also, so that way we can do some... Get out of my base. So we can do some testing. And our tree farm has not been doing a bad job. It actually has been running for a long time. Yes, it probably could be doing more. Yes, it could probably be doing better. And there is a way of going about doing this, and that would be putting a dispenser on here with some bone meal to kind of speed things along a little bit. Doing some, running around in the nether, I did manage to find, on one hand, if I can figure out where it's at. Regardless, I found some bone block. I'm not sure where it's at, but I found some bone block. And I put it away somewhere. There it is. It's right there. So we found some bone block. Oh my goodness. We have bone tools. Oh, that is awesome. The skull. Okay, so that's the only way. So you'd get a bunch of bone meal out of that, which is amazing. And then we also have the regular bones, which eventually we might end up making a crusher for to help us along a little bit. Today, I don't know if we're going to have enough resources and time, because we're going to have to wait on a little bit more steel to finish up. It's a little over a fourth of the way done. But in the meantime, we can play with the new toy. And I want to see if it's going to hurt me, physically, as well as maybe even emotionally, because it might not want to work right. So let's see. Let's dig a hole through the wall here. And grab our basic cable. We're just going to do something very basic for now, which is routing power through the wall from the other room into our windmill. As much as I would love to make this whole setup much better. Oh gosh, I don't think I'm going to have enough. I'm not going to have enough. I am literally like 3 short. Well, crap. Well, thankfully, we got a little bit of steel left. 1 craft should get us by just fine. So I do want to try to do more time-lapse things where I work on stuff like that. I want to plan it out a little bit better. I have not had a chance today, and I do apologize. It has been a crazy week in a sense, and just been tired. I feel like I've not had a lot of time to get all the things done that I wanted to get done, and this is like one of those first time things where I'm not really used to trying to do this for normally like a series on YouTube here, so I do appreciate those of you guys that, are cutting me a lot of slack for all of this. All right, let's find... Okay, yep, it does. Oh, man. Ow. All right, let's check this out. Now, that's an output, and I believe this will be an output also. So, let's do this real fast. We're going to make a quick table, so I don't have to run back and forth real fast. We are going to need a chest. I believe, right there. I know it's hovering. I get that. All right, let's just start off with a cool 16 logs and see what... I thought this thing was automatically supposed to pull out. Don't tell me I need a hopper too. Come on. Please say at least that you're gonna push into a chest just fine. Please tell me that much. I would hate if you did not. All right, let's grab a hopper. There's other methods of doing it. For now, we're just gonna go this way. Let's go do this. Boom, boom, bang, ding, dong. All right, there we go. Let's see what we can do now. As far as routing power and doing all of that, I'm not sure what we're going to do just yet. We're going to figure that out, I promise. All right, hopper. Let's put the chest back. Let's half this up again. And... Oh, that looks... You're not inputting into the chest. That is really cool, though. That is really cool, though. How do we... Okay, so if you make another one... Right, okay, I see how it is. So this is making us our planks. It's also giving us a bunch of sawdust, which is very unfortunate. It's not automatically pushing into this. So I'm guessing there's maybe going to be an update at some point. That is a really cool mechanic and sick... Wait a minute. I put 16 in there. 16 gives you a stack. We got an extra half a stack as well. So, I mean, obviously, yes, using this is going to give you more, but I thought I put... That just felt like a different amount, that's all. I mean, that's just a really cool look. And not to mention the way it comes out. Like, it shows like an actual log, and then the, like, animation of it changing back and forth is just downright amazing. I love it. And it's not really slow, honestly. It's actually fairly quick. I'm very surprised about this. All right, so... Oh, that is... There we go. Proven right there. Shift right click will pull out the saw blade, and we can go ahead and do the last little test that I was actually wanting to do, which is doing this. This is the stripped variant, and you can see it just doing its thing. So that is what this part of the machine is doing here, is just stripping off the bark and also still giving us sawdust. Now, we would get even more sawdust if we had completed this into the plank variant, I would imagine. Now, question. What happens if I run that through again? Okay. All right. You know what I'm thinking. We're going to let that finish up. I love how that looks on there, though. Because it's more than one, and it's just... That's like... Except for that little knob there. All right, let's try this. I want to see how this does now, and I'm assuming it will do exactly what I think it will. Indeed, it does. All right. I love these machines. This is basically the reason why I would say Immersive Engineering is one of my favorite mods, especially at the moment. I love the multi-blocks. I love the general style of the machines. I just feel like they're just beautiful. They're really well done, in my opinion. And I'm just going to let that sit there for a second. I do want to fix the sawdust issue real fast. I have a feeling Mechanism can probably save us, or if maybe these item pipes can. So in the meantime, we're going to give both of them a shot, but first we're just going to try the item pipes from Quark. We didn't get them to work the way we wanted to in the other area. Let's see if we can get them to work the way we want them to here. And I forgot to grab wood. Okay, well that's a little worrisome, to be quite honest with you. That kind of gives me an idea that that's probably not going to work. Here's what we'll do, though. We'll give it a shot. Well, at least give it a chance. Let's also check our steel real quick, because we are going to need that. That is almost done. Very nice. We'll run back outside here. We're going to grab a little... In fact, we don't even need to. We got wood right there. The great thing is we'll be able to make a whole lot more chests. Or whatever else at all possible that we might need. Now, I'm not going to run a whole bunch through here. Let's just say we run 8. Yeah, okay. All right, well, we all kind of... Okay, why does this look like it's connecting there now? Well, that's just messed up, man. Well, that's just messed up. All right, mechanism. Can you... I don't understand. I don't understand it anymore. I don't get it. You just... What? I don't... Why? At least tell me this, please. Please tell me that my conveyor belts can solve the problem. Please. This is just weird. It's just strange, man. I'm guessing we can probably go ahead and put that there. And that might input. Let's do another 8. And see what happens. Here we go. All right, problem practically solved by the same mod we're currently using. Okay, well, nonetheless, I like it a lot. I think it's a really cool machine. We could probably end up putting another one of those in there if we really wanted to and be so happy. But for now, all right, so we got a full stack in there left, and we're just going to go ahead and run that through. That'll get the steel kind of going for us. You know, if we scooted this over, life would have been so much easier. But in the meantime, we're just going to go ahead and do this. There we go. Now life is much, much happier. I am going to have to otherwise turn this back down just to go and smelt through all of that. And we'll let that kind of work and do its thing. In the meantime, there is one other thing I wanted to do. After getting such a brilliant idea from the saw blade... What if we made ourselves this guy? Wow, that's cheaper than before. That's like super duper cheap. I was thinking we were going to need to wait a minute. I think last time, I think the other recipes, it required like 2 or 3 blocks of steel. This is much better. How much do we need? 9, 12, 13? Wait, did I do that right? That's 4? Yeah, 13. What did I say? I don't remember what I said. We'll go with 13. We might need more for the other components of this, but I'm probably going to have to remake this also because I think we can get other things on this besides what I'm thinking. But if I have the other pick, I don't think it really matters. Efficiency might matter, and I might be able to just slap it on with a book, but I don't... Actually, can I? Can this run off creosote? That's a good question, actually. I can't remember if it does. We could maybe read in the book, but let's actually just go ahead and pre-craft everything up real quick. This is my plan. I'm pretty sure it's going to work. Even if it does not... What the heck is this? Copper... Oh. I thought I crafted those. Well, that makes sense as to why. We need 2 of those. And then we need the iron mechanical component, which I think we had 4 left. We did. Need a piece of copper. This thing's actually super cheap. I think they made it a little bit cheaper just because of the fact that it actually requires... How does this thing work? I think it's on this you do it? Power pick. What does that actually say? Craft the mining drill. How does that actually apply? I can't remember how that actually applies. Hold on. Let's go back to drill. Mining drill. This the handheld diesel powered... Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. That means I can't use... Nonetheless, there's a small other little bit. I thought that we could actually power this with other stuff, but we can work on this. having a drill would be amazing. And having a drill that is indestructible would even be cooler. But let's read through this. Big in mining with exchangeable drill heads and upgrades. Its properties are almost entirely modifiable. To modify it, place it in the engineer's workbench. The drill runs off biodiesel and can be filled directly in the refinery. Oh yeah. Applied additional blueprint of the drill required basis. This worries me, but I think I did see what I wanted to see. Structured prison damage against living creatures, allowing it to run and dig faster. The upgrade stacks up to 3 times. We got a bunch of different things we can add to it. So yeah, we would need to get biodiesel, which biodiesel is really not the worst thing in the world to get. And with the farms that we have currently, it probably wouldn't be that awful. Now, I don't plan on using a biodiesel engine for a while, so maybe doing that would not hurt. But let's see if what I was thinking will actually work. Which is one of these guys crafted with... No! What do you mean? I thought I saw this thing actually work. Oh, wait, does it work on the saw blade? It doesn't work on the drill head? You gotta be joking me. I thought I saw it actually work on that. Thing works on 108 different items. Works on all the other things in like immersive engineering, but the drill head, huh? Look, it even works on the wire cutters. It works on the wire cutters, man. Wait, what is this? It even works on the warp stone. What? What? It even works on the warp stone. Infinite teleports. Infinite trident. Like, we could look through this all day. Look, Thundercaller, Star Fury, indestructible. Like, who cares, you know? Like, it doesn't even matter anymore. It's just completely indestructible. Survey tools from Immersive Engineering, guess what? Can be indestructible. Yeah, all this can be indestructible, even these shields. Except the drill head. Now that's annoying. That is actually... Soul extractor, what is that? Extract souls from soul sand. Well, I want that. Now this shield would be pretty cool too. The heavy plated shield from Immersive. Indestructible. I don't really like shields. I'm not a big fan of them myself, but that would be interesting. And then there's the rock cutter blade. I'm actually not sure what the rock cutter blade is for. The mining drill's kind of... I'm a little... Ores. Copper ore, bauxite, right. Mineral deposits? Mineral veins, you'll want to craft some survey tools by venturing out and using these tools on various blocks of natural soil. You can identify veins in their approximate positions. Each sample you take of veins and get a more accurate read of where it contains its original or where it originates. Note that veins can overlap, so you might find traces of different veins quite close to each other. And then we remember using this. If you don't, this is a really awesome little tool that kind of tells us exactly what is in a chunk. No way. There's an archaic dig site to get ancient debris? So you can make... Oh, that is awesome. Oh, that is insane. I'm still not sure what this other item is for. I'm not entirely sure. This is unfortunate. Can you craft with that thing? No. Well, the way you would do this normally is you would craft an engineer's table, which I'm going to go ahead and do. And there's also this one, which I have been informed was pretty nice also. So let's go ahead and craft that one too, just to kind of see what this entails for us. I'm very interested. One of the viewers in my chat mentioned this one as well, which looks pretty cool and very similar-ish to the engineer's decor. It does have this. It allows of shift clicking of items inside of it. Although this little stupid button is still sitting here, which kind of gets on my nerves. That needs to just get gone. That just needs to move. I'm pretty sure I know what is doing it. I just gotta go into my options and find out what inventory sorter, sort inventory, middle mouse, more for sure, mouse cursor. Where's the button for this? Inventory sorter. Yeah, I would have to figure that out. Anyways, so let's go ahead and make the other machine real quick, which probably... Alright, listen. Didn't even look at that. Didn't even notice. We're just going to craft this thing up real quick, and we're going to call it a day. That's what we're going to do. We're going to craft this bad boy up, and we're going to call it a day. Now, we're not going to be able to use it because I got to go get a few other things set up. Like, we're going to have to get a biodiesel, but I'm going to maybe try to do it in a different way if possible. And there we go. There's our engineer's table. Let's go ahead and toss in this. And then if we put in the drill head, there you go. And I'm just going to leave it right there on the table because this thing does not work like I thought it would. Because it totally works on everything else. Except for that one darn thing. Actually, hold on a second. Does it work on this thing? Oh, figures. Oh, okay. Well, it doesn't work on everything. It's close to everything. But anyways, guys, that's going to do it for today. We're going to get some more steel made up. I'm going to try to get some more iron soon. Because we're probably going to need a butt ton of steel. A lot of coal. We got all of that being done and made up already. Currently just sitting in here automatically. Not too hard to do. So I'll just got to get the resources for it. In the meantime, that's going to do it for today. I do hope you guys enjoyed today's episode and had a lot of fun. I did, because I got to see a new machine from one of my favorite mods that I've never used before, and I'm very happy and excited to see maybe what we can do with some more stuff like that in the future. But like I said, that's going to do it for today. I do hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys for sticking around with me. Thank you for just putting up with me in general. And I love you guys to death. Just know that, okay? Please, if you take anything away from this today, just know that I love you guys all to death. I do. Really. I love you guys. You're the best. Anyways, have a great rest of the day or night, wherever you guys are, and we'll catch you guys back in the next episode. Until then, goodbye.